guys, I'm Gia Marie.
I'm Vanity.
And you're watching Girl, Shut the Fuck Up.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. All right, so here we are, Van.
Oh my gosh.
Final episode
vibes.
of the season.
I'm so excited.
Are you really, babes?
I am, because for the final time this season, we get to once again absolutely thank our sponsor for the show, Ripcord Houston. And thank you guys so much for giving us our own little bar here on set.
Absolutely. And along with that bar, like every week, we have a bartender with us. Y'all say hi to Christian.
Boo. I mean, yay.
You know, you guys have seen Christian a little earlier in the season, so he's back with some wonderful drinks. Christian, what did you make for us?
Okay, so today I made us some Bussies on Bissonette. It is a tequila-based cocktail. It's gonna have pineapple juice, watermelon pucker, peach schnapps, and it's gonna have tequila, and it's gonna be garnished with a sugar rim and a freshly sliced orange from my backyard.
Period. I'll take
Now,
one.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that apartment's on Bissonette?
Is your apartment on Bissonette?
It is. And that's exactly where I got the orange.
Oh my God.
No.
Well, cheers,
Cheers.
sister. Cheers to the final ep. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
And you know me, I love a good sugar rim.
Oh, and I love to hear it.
Okay.
Ah,
That one's a little strong, sister. Well, you did make mine a little strong.
Yeah.
You're
that's
very
so
that.
refreshing. It's like all over my mouth.
It's all in your mouth.
It reminds me of him.
Stop. Everything reminds you of him.
Okay, oh my gosh, bitch, we're here at the final one.
I know. Here we are.
Babes.
Episode 10.
You know, every single time I say that, I feel like it must like read corny to somebody, but it's truly such a fun thing to say. Like, oh my God, we ended a season again.
Yeah, here we are. Did you? And you know what's so funny? I always think back to the episode when on our second season, and I was like, "Did you think we would get here?" And you were like, "No." I was like, "Ew, man."
It's not that I didn't think we could. It's as we know now, I struggle with understanding some things, and I'm working through it. That's all.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Do your face. You don't like the drink, huh?
It is a little strong, but that's because Christian made it hella strong for me.
Girl.
It's okay. I'm still gonna drink it though.
Okay. Christian, how do you feel? I mean, you're
Yeah.
on our last episode of this season. You actually kind of helped, just like be here.
Put
and,
the
like,
season together
yeah.
for us, you know?
How do you feel?
I will say, like, I do love watching y'all's growth. You know, we started off season 1 in the comfort of our own little space.
Absolutely.
Let them know where, bitch. Let them
It
know.
was my apartment on Bissonette.
Right.
It was, it was very comfortable. It was very cool, calm, and collected. But, like, now, after 2 additional seasons, we're now on season 3, like, seeing, like, the set and being around the cameras and all that stuff, and, like, the amazing production team and all that. Like, it's just, like, it's amazing to watch. So
Totally.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of myself.
Okay.
And we also, we do deserve you deserve a big thank you as well, because
Absolutely.
you allowed us to, invade your apartment and move your furniture around and use your beautiful blue pillows
Yeah.
right between those thighs.
And you know what? I would like to think that low-key, that first episode manifested the bar. Because we don't remember. That was the one and only episode we had a drink.
I had a drink. Christian was like, I'm going to make y'all some mocktails. And I was like, perfect.
And that was the one and only episode.
Yeah, no, and so thank you so much, sister, for being there for us and helping us out through this moment,
Absolutely.
And I did not just misgender y'all. I literally just said, like, a general thank you. I said thank you guys. But
You see, we didn't even hear it.
Yeah, we didn't hear it. We
You
didn't
coulda
clock
just
it, but
let
we
go.
appreciate you clocking yourself
I love
for
that tea. Well, as you guys know, on the show, we love to have a little icebreaker. And I know what you're thinking. Bitch, y'all talk all the time. You guys must break the ice all the time. No, we only see each other when we film.
No, either that or family dinners, literally.
And that's almost never. So why don't we play an icebreaker for all time's sake? Let's just have a good time tonight.
Okay, so I think I want to play Pick Your Poison.
Me too.
Okay, so
Actually, let's do both.
I was gonna say you'll do the Never Have I Ever's and I'll do the Pick Your Poison.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
I'm down.
Sounds
I'm
good?
down. Misha's is gonna swear that she started a
She's like,
trend.
I'm the one that started both of those.
Right.
Okay. Also, for the production team, I would love for you guys to give us your answers as well. I know you guys are behind the camera, but we can hear you guys somewhat. And if not, we'll put some subtitles down below. Okay, you guys. Would you rather tell every child you meet that they're adopted or get walked in on every time you go to the bathroom?
Just tell the kid.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck that kid.
Tell the kid. I'm going to tell the kid they're adopted. That's fun.
Absolutely.
But like whisper it in their ear.
Yeah.
So
and
menacing.
how would you whisper it? Like, you don't matter. Like something like
No,
that.
I would definitely be like, your parents didn't want you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, your mother's a whore.
Your dad's a drunk.
You're a bastard.
That's terrible.
For a 20.
That's deep.
You're terrible for the tequila.
Something tells me that's experience.
Right. Do you want to, should I go next or do you want to do one?
Do another one. Why not?
Okay. Ooh.
Oh.
Would you rather bring a prostitute home for the holidays or work on the receiving end of a glory hole? That's
Wait, work on the receiving end, like meaning like they have to perform on me?
Oh.
Oh.
What's the first one?
Bring a prostitute home for the holidays.
What if you are the prostitute?
Right. How do we go about that?
What if you are that one? I don't know. Damn. Work on the receiving end? That sucks. I don't want to do that. I'd rather...
I mean, technically, you could, like, toot it and boot it.
Yeah, I'd rather get my pussy ate, to be honest, because you know how Latinas are. Like, I feel like you go home and they're like, whatever happened to this? I'm like, let it go. That was that one time, and you'll hear about it until you literally get married.
Yeah, true tea.
Fuck it, just eat me out.
So you'll do the receiving end
Why
of
not?
a glory hole?
Why not, yeah.
What about you?
Same.
Same?
Prostitute.
Prostitute?
Oh, God, I know what happened. I hear one.
Frank's like, what?
Out the receiving end.
I know about him when I hear one, child.
Okay, Miss Jeremy over there.
I'll take the prostitute.
Everyone wants to do the prostitute. To be honest, I'm gonna work on the receiving end only because it's like, you know,
I mean, whatever. Like,
it's more fun that way.
you're gonna be surprised, but just,
Okay.
just keep going.
Right. So let's
Okay.
see your never have I ever.
Let me just whisk it.
The crickets.
I know. Okay, I'll just pick one.
Yeah. Pick a few, or I'll pick one too.
You already did. I'll pick two.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Never have I ever forgotten a family member's birthday.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Everyone has. If you haven't, are you human?
Actually, my dad's birthday last year.
Oh
Wow.
I just
wow.
forgot to call him. I was
The
busy.
man that literally made
The man
you.
that you swam there that long to forget his birthday. I don't know. You should feel a little ashamed.
Have you ever forgotten your family's birthday?
No, I think I know them pretty well.
Wow.
Like, I guess it.
Well, your mom literally is the one
My
aunt
mom
that
is
has
exactly
like
that person.
memorized every single person's birthday in our family. I swear to God.
Yeah,
You
my mom is that girl.
You can be like, what
Also-
was Theo Oscar's birthday? And she'll be like, whatever.
This day, yeah. Okay, I guess I did forget. I guess the ones that matter to me, I don't forget really.
So your dad's for sure.
No, the ones that matter to me, I don't forget.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Right.
My bad.
You just wanted to throw a dad joke in there. I get it, but at least mine was alive. Okay.
Never. Did you not?
Never have I ever bought a bouquet of flowers for someone. No. What the fuck am I? What do I look like? I'm a woman.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Birthdays, like
Aw.
hospital visits. Like,
Not
so
even that.
true. Wow.
I'm
you're
just such a bitch.
Yeah, you really are.
No. Have you bought flowers for anybody?
I bought a corsage for my
That's
prom
not
date.
flowers.
It has a flower in it, bitch.
One flower. It says flowers, plural.
You ever bought your mom flowers for her birthday?
I think I have before. I'm pretty sure I bought my mom flowers
You
for
never
her
bought your mom
birthday.
Flowers?
No.
No, she's hateful. Look at her. Okay, Christian, I want you to pick one.
Not go to hell.
Alright.
Get a good one.
Alright, give me a second.
Wow, this drink is so good, by the way.
Thank you. Do you want another one?
In a little bit, yeah.
Okay, cool. All the stuff's right here, boo.
Baby,
Make
hurry
it
the fuck
yourself.
up.
Never have I ever been to a Disney park. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do one of these. Do a pick your
Yeah.
poison.
Yeah,
too.
they're a little too Caucasian for me.
Yeah, these are giving like PG-13.
Here.
Okay.
Pick two. Did you get two?
These
Pick
girls,
another
we
one.
these
There you
rules
go.
every time.
Alright.
So would you rather?
Would you rather smash your pinky finger with a hammer
my God.
or being able to pee without looking into someone else's eyes?
Wait.
Say that one more time.
Smash your pinky finger with a hammer or being able to pee without looking into someone else's eyes?
I'd rather pee looking into someone's eyes.
I'd rather do the pinky. It's just one time.
Fuck no, bitch. Have you smashed your pinky before with a hammer? That's ridiculous.
You gotta.
Oh, I
my
didn't like that. That made me feel weird inside.
I'll just pee looking
Release
into
the
someone's
alcohol.
eyes.
Looking into someone's eyes?
Yeah.
Like you just like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that should be.
I would rather be looking into someone's eyes.
Yeah, right, Jeremy?
Do that. I can't.
Although also too. 'Cause
Jay, let me find out you're the weird one that's like, I'm gonna smash my finger.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards it.
Why?
What?
That's weird. Like, I pee like 5 times a day. That's a.
That's a lot. You're like, maybe that's a lot of looking into people's eyes.
But imagine like, well, probably not for you. I sit down when I pee. Do you sit down when you pee?
No, I can't. I feel like that's again mutilating the body, and I don't want to do that.
I've never. Okay, I don't know where that was going.
Okay, what would you do?
Yeah, I'd probably just like
Pee?
like look in someone's eyes while I pee.
Well, the good thing is that I do sit down when I pee.
Me too. That's what I was bringing up. Like I
So,
so
like,
like down. So like his dick is in my face if it's a man.
Yeah, so
Period.
it won't be weird or anything because I'll just
I
be
love that
sitting
for
down
you.
the whole time anyways.
A familiar place, if you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
I feel that. I
Well,
love
that's enough of that good shit. How are you guys? I'm super okay. I mean, let's just get into it. Truly, I kind of want to. I want to celebrate us on this episode. I want to celebrate the season. I want to celebrate the things that we're doing and that we've done.
I mean, I think it is. We obviously have reached another sort of milestone in the show, and just super grateful for everything and everyone for being a part of it. You know, everyone in this room, and you know, Ripcord especially for helping us out, and the team, the production team, for always doing a great job with the set. Shout out to Frank and Jay. Well, Jay didn't really do shit but the lights, but
And you know what? Jay did have a fucking attitude today when I walked in. I just want to point out. I walked in, he was like, "What I do?"
Girl, Jay always is super.
It's a good
Jay's
time.
really quiet though. He is very kind of quiet and shy a little bit. He doesn't ever talk a lot, so you never know what he's thinking. You know what always gets me every time? I'll never forget it because it was kind of embarrassing. It was when the first day we came to film, and I assumed.
Oh gosh.
I thought Jeremy was gay, and I was like, "Wait, Jeremy, you're not gay?" And he was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, that's so strange." I was like, "You guys have straight friends. That's so fun. I love that for you
It's
guys."
one person. Speaking of Jeremy, when we did our second season, before we even filmed that, we filmed a little commercial.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like, you know what? I take it back. Jay doesn't have it out for me. Jeremy has it out for
Jeremy
me.
got her sewn
Jeremy
together.
has it out for me. We filmed the commercial to basically be like, "Hey guys, donate to us," right?
Yeah.
And we did that. I have like hypohidrosis. So when I'm like in a certain amount of heat, I sweat. I can't help it. It's like literally another thing my dad gave me: issues and sweating problems.
Yeah.
So I just remember like I had like this fucking puddle just chilling right here, and I'm thinking like I'm about to eat this little tape. We're just gonna say, "Hey guys," and Jeremy's like, "I'm sorry, Vanity, your fat ass is sweating. Can we have you?" He's like, "We need to pause. Can we have you?" Bitch, it took me out. And then after, I don't know if you remember, I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll just like use a puff." I used a puff and was like, "Puff, puff, puff." And I literally had like a white stain. Even that wasn't good enough for him. He was like, "You have a white." I was like, "Okay, girl, fuck y'all."
Dude, Jeremy is so funny, and I think it's just like, obviously you're doing it out of your profession. You're just, telling us what looks good. But to us as gay people or as trans people, we just take it as like,
"Are you coming for
oh,
me?"
you're coming for me. Okay,
And you know
cool.
what? Plot twist, bitch. The mark was still there, so he really didn't eat that bad. You know what I mean?
That was a good getting to know Jeremy and I've known Barbie or Frank and Jay for a minute. So Jeremy was like the new addition. Getting to know Jeremy is so fun. And to be honest, I do love getting to know straight people.
Me too.
Because you guys, sometimes I know that like the things that come out of our mouths are a little shocking, and I like to see the reaction on their faces when they're like, "Oh shit, that's."
Same.
I love that.
Actually, speaking of that, I do want to know like y'all impressions of, I guess, either of us before like we even started doing this. We'll start with Jeremy. What was your impression of? I was about to say Fat Gia. What was your impression
I'm
of
gonna
Gia?
throw this drink on you.
What was your impression of Gia when you met her?
What
Or
was your
meeting her?
impression of Gia, Jeremy? I would love to know.
And if you could speak up so the mic can catch you.
Honestly, y'all just seem like fiery Latinas. I've known women
Yeah.
for a while, so I wasn't really too surprised by it.
Oh, really?
I love that.
Not even by her height.
Did or her weight? Not at all.
Girl.
Okay. Did Frank or Jay kind of give you like a hey,
please
these girls
give
are
us
coming in or anything?
No, we did a documentary at Ripcord, and that's where I learned
That chicks have dicks.
That's when that Band-Aid was ripped off back there.
Oh.
Is seeing like all the straight.
What is it? The whole eating chair?
Oh my God, the whole
You got a
yes.
crash course on gay culture, like in 2
Just
days.
jump in.
I love that, dude. I bet. And you know what? Ripcord is definitely one of the bars that's a little more shocking because it's a leather bar, and there's a lot of like leather bear daddies that go there. So it's a little more intense. I'll say that much for sure. It's one of my. It's obviously our favorite bar, bitch.
Okay. No, genuinely, I do love that bar. The blue raspberry margarita always hits for me.
Bitch with a little tahini on it. Absolutely.
It always gets me right.
Absolutely.
And then I'm in the back, like, getting fucked by somebody, and I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Sucking dick on the patio.
And you wake up, you're
Stop.
like,
Dude, we're gonna have to cut that.
I'm joking.
What about you, Frank? What was your impression of Vanity?
Oh,
Because
wow.
you've known me, but what was?
Well, I've known Gia for a while now because I used to do drag. And, well, I'll start off with Gia. My first impression of Gia, when I saw her online, she was wearing this blue dress sitting at the bar, and it was a picture, sitting at the bar at, I think it was F Bar at the time. I'm like, this bitch is painted the house down.
Boots,
Like,
I live.
She was gorgeous. I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, she is mesmerized, and then started
Sorry.
and then started watching you on Facebook Live, and you were doing your show, or just getting online. I think this was during the pandemic.
It was.
And I was like, oh, this is so good. And I don't know if you remember me always saying, I'm like, girl, you need to have like a Wendy Williams moment, like a show, or
Yeah.
And then when you started going live with Vanity, I was like, oh my God. And my first impression of Vanity was that
Oh, God.
story, was the story of her going to Trading House.
This story will never leave me.
It's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life,
The story of
sister.
her going to Trade's house and getting stuck in the ditch.
Oh
That
my God.
fucking ticked me out. So from that point on, I'm like, I want to meet this bitch. I
Yeah.
want to know who she is. I
Dude.
want to meet them.
Yeah.
Just watching you guys' growth.
Thank you.
It was awesome. And then you guys started doing. You stopped doing the Facebook Live, and then you guys were doing the show at starting Girl Shut the Fuck Up at Christians. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I love it. And I had just put it out in the world, and it's funny because I forgot who I told. I'm like, yeah, I would love to help them produce the show and just kind of put it out there. And then probably that next week, Gia hit me up.
Yeah.
And, hey, I want to talk, and I at that point I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna ask me. I know it. And it was so much fun. And it's been fun creating these spaces for both of you.
Thank you.
And watching the growth and one is just like putting out our creativity with the backgrounds and the set, and it's been fun.
Yeah,
So as
thank
far as,
you.
like, and just watching you each and every single week, just
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I love it too. I remember when I did get that from I don't remember if it was Christoph. I think it was Christoph who told me, he was like, he's the one who created the jingle for the show. And he was like, you should talk to Barbara Koa.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So I was at a Thanksgiving dinner at Donald's, and that's why I was at this point I was already kind of like tipsy. I'm like, oh yeah, I think somehow your name came up. I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to produce a show, because I think we were talking about the show that you guys had at the time. I'm like, I would love to produce, and yeah, because he produced your
He
jingle,
produced a
right?
jingle for us,
So
yeah.
that's how that conversation came
Yeah.
up. And I guess he spoke to you. And
Yeah, he did. He had messaged me and was like, you should reach out to Barbara Koa. I think she would be really good. And I mean, obviously, I know about you guys' work and stuff. You guys have been, I've done photo shoots with you before. So I thought to myself, like, oh my God, you know what? this could really take us to the next level. I spoke to her about it, and she was like, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. So, I was like, kind of built up a little courage, and I was like, can I have a meeting with you?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. What about you, Jay? What's your impression of Miss Vanity here? Because y'all love to kiki about fucking J. Cole and the rest of them.
It's a Capricorn thing. I don't know about J. Cole.
Well, who was it they were talking?
It was one time. Something about this bitch don't never let it go.
Y'all just was having a key
I
in
was
the
asking
back.
him a
You can't question me about J. Cole.
Why do y'all
Ever
have...
since then, we have beef.
Yeah, and that's why he called me when I walked into it.
You just keep adding noise.
I sure do. Yeah, tell us your impression of the doll.
Yeah.
Well, Frank used to listen to you guys season 1, and I was over here, and it was just having laugh. Yeah, right? So I mean, my first, like I said, I've been to GIA, but my first impression of Vanity, she's a stupid bitch. She's I mean that's a compliment.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a term of endearment. I get it.
And then even like just shooting these episodes, it's just been like you're entertaining as hell, both of you guys, and like it's been fun to work with you guys. And Frank was really passionate about producing this, and once he told me it was happening, I was like, yo, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, so
I'm so happy.
Vanity been fun. Gia,
Always a good
You're
time.
right.
you cool enough. Like,
Oh, wow. He's known me longer. Wow.
But you know what, to be honest, Gia, and I don't know if I told you this, but like my most lasting memory of you is it's like one of the best.
Oh, God, please don't let it be a bad one.
I'm sorry, it's one of the best performances I've ever seen.
What?
And, like it was, you did Sade, Is It a Crime? I think it was, and it just made me feel something. I was like, I don't know what it was, and it wasn't like any crazy performances, splits, and none of that stuff. It was just like the way you sold it and lip synced it. It was like one of those performances stuck in my brain.
Oh,
Wow.
thank you, Jay. That is so sweet. I appreciate that. Yeah, that, and you know what? That song to this day is still one of my favorite songs to listen to. Sade, Is It a Crime? Or I haven't done it yet, but No Ordinary Love by Sade. I'm just like, in my mind, I think about things. I'm like, it has to be the right, everything has to land. But I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure working with you guys.
Aw,
Of course. It's
What
been a pleasure.
What about you, Miss Christian? What was your first impression of Vanity? Because you met her obviously through me, but like later on in our friendship.
To be honest, I don't even remember when we met.
I think you and I met like at a dinner, like a family gathering.
It had to have been a family
like that.
gathering for sure.
And I think from jump, Vanity was one of those people that like I feel like I didn't have to really get to know her. I feel like I kind of knew her from the jump just because I felt like her personality meshed very well with mine.
Yeah.
And obviously because our personalities mesh really well together. So it almost felt like organic meeting her.
Absolutely.
I wish like the feeling would have lasted like that. I can't stand it.
No, for real. These bitches, I swear to God, on their own will go at it in each other's DMs for no reason.
No, because you know what? This bitch will not say it, but Gia had like a little like birthday thing at her house, and so we were there, right? And I was like, oh my God, the lighting's like hitting me really well. So I was like, Christian, take some pictures of me. So I'm like, getting ready to like pose, and I have like the ugliest face on, and like a fucking prick that bitch is, he started clicking the picture to take the pictures of me then. So there's this one picture that, just like that trade story, it's going to haunt me forever. Because it could be 3 o'clock. Literally, I'm just like trying to sleep. I get a little bing, and I get like a, what's that in the corner? And I'm like, Christian, what are you talking about? Literally, the next thing is the picture of me that's so ugly. For no reason. Like, why are you a hater,
Plug
dude?
the photo into this video.
So we should really
You know what?
get
I'm gonna plug the photo for a second. For a second so they can see it.
You can play my cover.
So you
Yeah, I'm
can-
gonna play your cover also. Let's talk about that.
It is the funniest thing when Christian would come to me and be like, look what I sent Vanity, and he'll like show me the messages, and I'm like, girl, y'all fight way too much.
But I agree
so
with you.
funny.
I agree with you. I think meeting Christian, it was so. I felt like I already like knew that bitch, and it's one thing. Like, I mean, I obviously like love to cut up. I love to like talk shit. I think it's really fun, and I love when I get to do that with people who are not like so, I guess, sensitive. And who just like understand what's a joke and can like just throw the shade right back.
Right.
And that's literally, it can, like I'm telling you, it could be 3 o'clock, and that's all me and Christian do. It was
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm like, hey. It's just very that, and that's what we do.
Honestly, I think, I mean, obviously, you've been my cousin my whole life, and we've grown up together. But I feel like when it comes to this show and like our relationship on the show,
Oh, she's gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I just have to clear my throat. That's what I love the most about you, though, Van,
What?
is that you're so easygoing when it comes to just like jokes and laughs and stuff. Like I feel it takes something very personal for you to feel like actually angry about it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, she's so easygoing. She's the like easiest person to get to know, although she's not a friendly person, and she truly is not. But once you kind of get to know her, she's really like, you know, easy on the laughs. Like you just have a good time with you, and I appreciate that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love that, you know, you're obviously on this journey with us, and you are
Totally, yeah.
You started with us.
It's so crazy. I'll compliment you right back in a second. I'm gonna talk about me
I was
first.
waiting for one.
It's so crazy because I feel like I get that a lot in my life. I feel like people think that maybe like I plan the things that I say.
Uh-huh.
And 1000%, I want y'all to know there's been some moments on this show this season where I have said some things that I don't even realize that I've said until we get off and they're like, why the fuck would you say that?
Yeah. No, dude, man, sometimes you talk and you don't even realize what you're saying is so
fully.
funny.
I really don't realize it, but I guess so. Okay, now on to her compliment. When I first met Gia, no, you know, get grab your drink, baby.
Oh, thank you, sister.
You know, like I mentioned, like previously, and also in our first episode, you are such a cheerleader. Wow, during my compliment.
Sorry, I just need a little
this
more.
is why I
pineapple.
don't do them often.
No,
honestly.
go ahead, sister. Go
I'll
ahead.
keep it at a minimum now. No, but honestly, you're just like a really important person to have around. I think you have this energy to you where you kind of just have like a happy-go-lucky spirit, and
thank you.
it feels like you really do. This is the last time you're gonna pass
No,
the glass.
go
when I
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead. I'm done.
No, it really feels like you genuinely like care about like the things like that other people do. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's like a facade or fake. Like I mean, for when we had that one time when you came like to the little session that I did, like you were just so willing to be there, and I just love that. I just love feeling like so supported by you. I think it makes me feel like, oh, there is people out there that like care, you know?
I think that's just like the way I go through life. I tend to want to give what I want to receive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to support people and make them feel seen and make them feel like loved and that because and really at the end of the day, like I want to feel like that. Like I want that from my friends and from the people that I hold close to me. So that's why I tend to give a lot of. Is that bitch yawning back there?
No, that bitch coughed.
Girl, shut up. No, yeah. So I think that's honestly, but I truly do support you in every way possible. You know, I think, like I've told you before, you're a super talented person and you have a lot of potential in you. You have a little. Sometimes you just get too like over picky on yourself. Like you just pick yourself apart too much. And I physically.
It's a roast?
No.
Jesus.
No.
That
Did you hear that?
What did it say?
Girl, you said, is this a roast? She said, you are a pig. Wow.
Why don't you do your job and make me another
Yeah.
drink? Hey, I want another drink.
Here, let me hand it to you.
And get rid of that fucking orange.
Okay.
I'm sick of it. Huh?
Nothing.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I just think that sometimes that's just something you deal with, but that's also something you'll get over also in time. Like you just, it's a little, you have to learn to stop breaking yourself down so much sometimes. But that's just something that you'll learn with time, obviously. I think the more that, you know what? I'm so sick and tired of this bitch. I literally cannot. Anyways.
I don't know. I mean, I guess.
What do you think of the season overall? Now that we're at the end, we're here at the finale. This is the last show. What would you say is like your favorite part of the season?
Honestly, so like I love the season. I love what we've done, and I love who we've talked to and stuff. My favorite parts though have been like off the set, like have been when like we get here, like right before. I just love connecting with people. So I love when we get here and we get to like talk with like, Frank and Jay.
Yeah.
And like just like have our little like tidbits even after when we like wrap filming for like the day. And we kind of like just like have our little moments and we talk and just like it just feels so good. I love those moments.
Yeah.
I have like this thing. I just love to be able to feel like I have like a connection with the people I work with, at least creatively, not at my real job, bitch. I don't have the time.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean? I love to have connections. So if this, to me, it feels like I said, now that we get to like talk to each other, we talk to each other like, hey girl, hey bitch, like very that.
Yeah.
To me, it means a lot because now I know that like we have more than just like, oh yeah, like I produced their show and that's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those have been my favorite moments, like really getting to know who we work with.
Same. I will absolutely agree. I think that like and before really filming, like in passing, me and Barbacore or Frank. Sorry, I keep calling her Barbacore because that's her drag name.
She's
but
fluid.
like, right, she's fluid. Me, Frank, and Jay have always had like a really just very mutual friendship, like hi and bye, and you know. Again, I've worked with them a couple times, or at least once. So that was always really nice. But now that we've gotten to film with each other, we spend more time with each other. It does feel really like pleasant to like sort of feel like we're more than just like business partners or like business friends. We're actual friends at this point, you know. So
how we're just like talking to us, and then they're like, I don't know what the fuck.
I
they were talking
know.
about.
They're like, they're not my friend.
No,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
but I
Well,
know-
you definitely didn't come to their game night, by the way. Just want to let that be known. It was her doing.
Well, you didn't either, Gia.
Oh!
I
Get
do
called right the fuck
apologize.
out,
I
too.
was really tired.
No, it's not an excuse.
I really hope to come to the next one, and I hope that we're still invited
I
to
hope-
the
yeah,
next
exactly.
game night.
I'm
You know
so
what I mean?
sorry.
I really did want to come, and
Right. What
yeah.
about you? What do you think of like the season? What are your thoughts on it?
I think the season itself is pretty. It's pretty fantastic. If I'm being honest, I think the guests that we chose to have on this season were amazing. As you guys have seen, you know, we had, you know, Mistress Isabel Brooks. We've had Tommy Ross. We've had my good Judy Laz, who is our straight ally. You know, he was a beautiful man and a
Totally.
beautiful face with a beautiful personality to
Absolutely.
match. Our favorites, which are going to be like Miss Blackberry, Annalie Naylor. Those were all wonderful interviews. We got to see my sister Rain. And addition to Rain, her fiance Lupe.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed their interview. It was kind of like something I feel like I've always known and I've always talked to them about, because obviously I know them more on a super personal level. But for them to come on camera and be very open and honest about their relationship and kind of, you know, be down to like talk
Yeah.
about those things, that to me is special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, you know, those are conversations that we have like personally. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went to Dallas, we had a whole moment in the car. They trust in us to like be open.
Yeah.
So for them to come on camera and be like, yeah, we'll give you guys that. We'll be open to you guys on camera. That to me is super special. So I think the guests are just super amazing this season, and I'm really just excited to see what everyone thinks. You know?
Me too. And I definitely have to like commend our guests on that exactly, like just being so open and kind of like really allowing us to ask what we wanted, and everybody to just be so willing to like, I guess, just participate in the conversation. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes, honestly, conversationalism is
It
a
can
true
get a
talent.
little, true tea.
It's
And
a
that's
talent.
something that I feel like we are kind of learning throughout the episodes, is that like sometimes you think that having conversations with people is really easy, but then once you get behind a camera or once you get behind the big lights and the set and everything, it kind of gets a little, you know, struggle bus. You
Yeah.
know, it feels a little like pulling teeth at that point where you're like, okay, where are we going? What's happening with this, you know?
Absolutely. No, I can agree. Which, like I said, it's such a talent, and you're right. We're definitely like learning that on the way. I will say, I do want to. Although I don't know if this was intentional, but you forgot my good friend Abraham.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That episode, I do want to preface it. Like that episode was so
Eye-opening.
eye-opening.
Eye-opening for us, and I say us because I'm pretty sure I can speak for the production crew as well. This was y'all's first time dealing with something, or, you know, meeting someone with diagnosis of DID. Although it is very, you know, mental health is real. You know, everybody, you know, check on yourself, make sure you're okay. And we do definitely take that to heart. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't know Abraham as close as you know him, but I have met him before, and we have had our passing moments, and he has never given me the feeling of like, he wants me to feel sorry for him or he
Yeah.
wants me to feel bad for him. You know, he always kind of comes to it as a, bitch, this is just who I am, girl. Like, this
Take
is
it.
it. Take it or leave it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it makes me feel more comfortable being around him and having conversation with him because I feel like I can kind of joke around and play with him.
On the first episode, I asked Hector, who was like our first bartender, I asked Hector, like, what did you, because I don't know about you, but Hector is a real friend and is an avid watcher of the show.
What would you say is your
Favorite episode? Let's start
From
there.
this season?
Ooh, yeah.
From this season, I think I definitely like really appreciate the Tommy Ross episode.
Yes.
Just knowing of Tommy Ross, even knowing who Tommy Ross is, that was kind of the same thing.
Absolutely.
So sorry. Knowing Tommy Ross in real life and then knowing of Tommy Ross is knowing how much history there is behind her name. It's such a beautiful like legacy. It's almost the same feeling I get from like watching Pose.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more.
Burning.
Oh my
You kinda
God.
Get to, like you kind of get to like see the vision from their perspective, and you're kind of like living vicariously through them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I just anything like Tommy Ross or anything like legendary like
I'm
that.
a fan
I'm
of
a
it.
fan of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so-
I agree.
I would have to say the Tommy Ross, and then I really do like the Blackberry episode because she's one of my good Judies.
Aw, I love Miss Blackberry.
I did love that
the whole
episode.
season, the whole
Yeah,
season was
thank
very
you
well.
so much, sister. I appreciate that. And you know what? Again, like, you know, you've literally been here since day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been here, you've been with us, you've been a part of the, you know, the whole growing and all that since day one. So I appreciate that. You know.
Not to mention, you actually took the raw photos of like our animation.
Oh my God, yeah, that's so true. If you guys didn't know, the animation that you guys see that comes up during the jingle, Christian actually took those raw photos of us and he edited, like, you know, Vanity in front of myself. And then we sent that photo to the the person who does the animations. And we basically were like, can you just take this photo and make it look like a cartoon?
Yeah.
So shout out to Christian.
Christian really has been there since day one.
Yeah, he's really been there since day one. I appreciate you, sister.
I do want to say, earlier when we were going around asking about Gia and Vanity, you let me get to Vanity, but you never let me get to you.
Oh, I was nervous.
And I just want to share like this really fond memory that I have with everybody about Gia.
Okay.
So I've literally been there from like They Say Go with Gia.
I'm
Like
so
it's
scared.
been about like 9 years now, I would
Yeah.
say. One of my favorite memories of Gia was at this old club.
God, I knew you were gonna say that.
And it was a Kill Bill themed show. And mind you, this was a Hispanic club, so there was like
But they were celebrating the Chinese
they
New
were
Year.
celebrating Chinese New Year's. And I was like the 1% Asian that was in the room, other than this other girl. And
It was just one other girl in the room, dog.
And Gia is walking around in this Komodo,
I'm playing the Lucy Liu character in the Kill Bill number.
and she's walking around the whole crowd, and she gets to the one Asian lady in the crowd, and she goes like this. And when I tell you, from that moment, I said, oh, that was the choice. Let me stop recording.
Dude, he has it on video. If you can't send it to us, we'll put it up so you guys can see.
Most definitely.
Literally the most embarrassing, because I remember Christian came back to the back and was like, did you mean to bow at that girl? And I was like, I am so fucking stupid. I don't know why I did that. I saw the one Asian person in the room and just like went up to her and bowed at her. Like, it was so embarrassing. I couldn't believe I did that. I was like, why did I do that? It was
From
so
right
sad.
there, I was like, this bitch is my friend.
I love
Like,
her.
that was the funniest thing.
And I remember those days, bitch, you would come to the show all the time with, you know, you would bring the girls or whoever you were with, you would come see me at Scandalo all the time.
gosh.
Those were like our early days. This was even before I started working at Hamburger Mary's.
I guess that's really like, you know, to tie everything back in, that really is the beauty of like the show. I feel like it creates a community. As we know, like I said the last time, that one episode on season 2, Cheating Respectfully, really like stirred conversation everywhere.
Yeah.
And I love that for us. And I
still stick beside what I say.
Okay.
To this day.
Okay.
Right? Cheating respectfully, sister. Tell them.
yeah, I mean, just don't let me find out.
Right. What I don't know won't hurt me.
I mean, we're not here to talk about that anymore. We're actually
We're so past
over.
that.
We're absolutely past that.
Okay.
If you bitches agree with them, you have issues, and handle that on your own. I don't know what to tell you.
For viewers that are first watching the show, what do you want them to take away from this season? What do you want them to like? You know, for a new viewer watching both of you, what do you want them to take away?
Wow.
I personally would like for them to take away a good time, like a good laugh, maybe a little education here and there. Maybe you picked up on something that you can say, I'm going to save that in my pocket for later. But really, all in all, I just want I want the viewers who are watching to just have fun and laugh with us and be a part of what we are trying to create, you know?
Yeah.
Be a part of the team or be a part of the community that we want. I just want you guys to have a good time and laugh and like everything doesn't always have to be so serious and we don't always have to like, you know, be in our feelings about everything, you know?
I agree. I feel like I would love for everybody who's watching, if this is like your first time, I would love for you to take away like experience, if that makes sense. Because I think, who knows? And we have gotten comments before, like, they've come across like our videos and like it's like the first time and stuff like that. YouTube is weird. They like flag a bunch of stuff. But anyways, yeah, I would love for everybody to take away experience. Like if we happen to be the first time you ever come across like trans people, like we've mentioned this whole time, we're people who have real lives and real life experiences, and we experience so many things that are similar to the way a lot of you guys who are probably like cis hetero experience your life. We just happen to live a little differently because we color different.
Absolutely.
So I would hope that what you take away from here is take away that, like, take our humanity away from this. Like let our stories be real to you and not be something that sounds like it needs to be kept in like
a secret. Yep.
Let our stories be real and let them have their moment in your lives, because I think if you truly do support people of like our community, like you have to really like you have to take that the whole package. You can't just like be like, yeah, I watched their show.
Choose,
you know what I mean? Because you don't know literally we're in such a, I guess, like fast-paced world. You don't know who the fuck you're living next door to.
Yeah.
You don't know if your neighbor is trans or if they're considering being trans. You don't know this, you know what I mean? Take away experience from the show.
Absolutely.
Be kind to your neighbor. You never know. She's probably a trans girl getting pounded next door. So please, just take away experience.
Okay, and with that being said, I think it's come time to our favorite time of the show. Yes, girls?
Yes, it has.
It is time to play our favorite game of Is It Giving TS or CD? Pointing at you, sister.
Okay.
Oh, I was pointing at CD too.
I do want to make light that we have a few pictures that have been submitted that I absolutely want to use.
Okay.
Also, my mouth is numb.
Why?
I think I'm feeling the alcohol.
Oh no, my sister's drunk, y'all.
So if anybody wants to fuck me. I'm screwed. Okay. So, Gia, why don't you explain to them the reason why we like to play this game, and also let's just breathe a little, you know? Go ahead.
So, you guys, for the last time of this season, we love to play It's a Giving TS or CD. Remember, this is a lighthearted show. We are not meant to offend anyone or make anyone feel bad about themselves. We're just having a good old time. You know, like I always and have been saying, you could be what? Giving CD today and TS tomorrow. You just never know. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, girls, don't take offense to it. This is all fun and games.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And speaking of fun and games, is this very individual?
What? Let me see.
Giving you TS or CD? I do want. This wasn't.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
My God.
Wait, that took me by surprise. I was not expecting that.
I immediately.
Let me see this photo. Oh my God. Y'all. Yes! Come on, my sister. Wear her little tank top. Body down.
When I know she wears like her dad was like, that's a boosty de la gata. I know she swore she was Selena.
Dude, Boots, but you want to know something? I'm going to clock something. My sister has always given
Been mugged
my
down.
bitch.
I know that's modern
Mugged down.
renaissance.
You know, I've told you before. I'm like, dude, I want you to paint me so bad. I've always wanted her to do my mug because I love the way she does her eye shapes. But unfortunately, sister,
Yeah, we're gonna have to go there.
you know, it's the chest hair, it's no nails.
The titties are sliding off.
You know, the titties are a little wonky. Not to mention the full
beard.
beard.
I love Jesus.
Okay, I'm gonna vote CD.
I
on
have
this
to
one.
absolutely agree.
Christian.
I like the beat.
You know, if you would have wore like a mask, like if this was taken during the pandemic and you had a mask on, I would probably say yes.
Sister,
Considering the chest.
No, it's giving CD.
you're so cute for this. I love
though.
it. Is, but the fact
I
that
also
you.
need to know the story behind it because it's giving very. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
sister.
What were you
So
doing?
this photo was it was probably my first few times in drag. So I was doing Jesse's Drag Race at the time. And once I got eliminated, I was like, oh, and then I don't know if you all remember, I had put before getting on Jesse's Drag Race, I put out a promo video for that I was going to be on there, and I was feeling my fantasy. I got eliminated first.
Stop, my sister.
It was the chest that did
Poor
it.
thing.
Yeah, and after that, I was like, okay, well, I'm going out in drag. That was at South Beach. I'm gonna go ahead and do. So you think you can drag?
Drag,
And
yes.
actually, I think that night I was performing. It was one of my first few times performing. I was doing a number and I ran to the front of the stage, and being the big bitch that
No.
I ran and couldn't stop. So I ran, I fell, my shoe darted to the audience and knocked somebody.
Oh my God!
I have a video, so you guys probably.
I need
Send
it.
it to us. We'll send it
I will
to
put it right here.
Insane. I'll show it to you guys after.
I got no footage.
Stop! Not JP get sabotaged. I got it on footage. Y'all. I got it.
Yeah, it was my first few times in drag, but.
Oh, sister, well
Wow.
you are beautiful. I'll
You're
say
painted
that.
down.
You are painted
Show
down.
the rest, please.
Okay,
Yes,
let me see.
I
Let's
will.
see. What else do
So-
we have, sister?
Have you ever heard that song "Big Body, Lil Benz"? It's only because of the person next to the other person. So is this giving you, dude, PS or CD?
Oh my God! Big body, little bands. Not Miss Black China. Wait! How did you meet her?
So we were at. I got booked at Clay to do a number, and she was gonna be there.
Fierce. Look at that mug, bitch.
She was
So
gonna be
fierce.
there, and I was like, okay, I'll go, and we performed. I forgot who I was there with. Performed. I went. Have you ever been to Clay?
I've never been to Clay.
So you go around the pool, and she was in one of the cabanas. And I went up to her and I did my little thing, and she elbowed her friend or the person who she was with, and she was like, get his information. Tell me why that night she called her friend or her producer calls me. She's like, hey, China wants you to do her makeup. So I signed an NDA.
Yeah!
I went up there and I did her makeup.
Yes,
Wow.
that's
I was
sick.
tired as fuck because it was an early day.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
But I bet you anything, you had a ball with this mug, bitch, because she has like cheekbones,
Oh, yeah.
brow space. She's beautiful. Black
I
China's
just
a
love
beautiful
how
girl.
like, you're so up here.
I know, and that was like, she was like, I want you to paint me like this. I'm like, bitch, like this.
Girl, why do they always want to look like drag queens?
Oh my God.
But see, I'm telling you, sister, it's your mug.
You're
I
painted
love the
down.
way you paint. I love the way you paint in drag, bitch. I've always been obsessed with like your eye shapes. So that's why I've always been like, bitch, please at least do my eyeshadow or something. Because
I would like to be
I love
painted
the way
like
you do
you.
your eye shapes. But we're also gonna vote.
So, no
And,
surprise here, but I'm
you
on
know-
low CD.
Right. You know, I think this is pretty much a landslide.
But what is Barbacoa giving y'all?
Barbacoa is definitely giving me CD.
Imagine.
And again, just for reference, it's the arms. I know Latinas have hairy arms. That one's just a little overgrown.
I can't. It's actually crazy. It kind of looks like your image is blown up next to hers. It's wild. She's so tiny.
She's just so little.
She's such a tiny little thing. Sister, what are you gonna do? What are you voting?
I'm gonna give collectively like TS and CD.
Boots.
Ooh, okay.
So Black China is giving TS down.
That's what you
okay?
said. That's what you said.
I live.
Okay, let's just do one more.
One more before
for
we
fun.
go.
So, I just think like I don't know. This person just looks ugly. So,
Whoa.
is this giving TS or CD?
Oh my god. Who is that?
I don't
Bro.
know. What do y'all think? It's kind of like an Angry Bird that's yesified.
I think that's my friend.
No, that is.
We
that-
absolutely know who this is, but
You
is
don't know
this-
who that is, sister?
I can't really see.
That's
That's
I'm gonna say Kitty Contour.
CD.
She's a.
Ooh.
Jake clocking it. Boots.
Mama don't like that bitch.
Okay. Kitty Contour is a friend to the show, also a friend to ours as well. She hasn't been on yet, but hopefully we can get her on at some point.
Yeah.
But CD.
What wigs that she makes?
Ooh.
Clock
Production
that.
is
See,
messy
they're messy.
tonight.
Baby, you're sure right. That is probably is a little kitty cat wig right there. She
It
got
sure
on.
is. It
Absolutely.
Sure is. And I know her teeth are not that straight.
I'm sick of
That's
it.
it for TS or CD.
It is. But before we go, I would like for you guys to come up here and sign our wonderful, beautiful Girl Shut the Fuck Up poster. So if you guys could come up here.
Oh, perfect.
I know it's a little bit of a,
It's a tight squeeze.
Tight
but, you know,
squeeze.
with lube, everything works.
I'll zoom out.
Okay, there we go. Here, I have undo the marker for me. There we go. And I'll hold it for y'all so you guys can give us your signature.
Here, Jeremy comes.
Jeremy, you go first. Oh, that's it. Just a quick little. I love that.
Okay, let's do Jay next.
Jay, you're come on.
Let's do it. Alright, let's do it right here. Y'all need to get a new Sharpie. What's
Are you a lefty?
I am a lefty.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
10%
You
of the
are a
population.
lefty.
That's so sure. I don't think I've ever.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
It's so simple.
Come
and
on, Miss
cute.
Barba. Come give us your sig.
And y'all let us know if Miss Barbacoa is giving TS a CD right now. Ooh.
Period.
I'm like trying to read it in Braille.
Alrighty, come on, Miss Christian. There we go.
Okay, and don't go into mine.
Thank you. Yay.
Like you're
So we've
prissy.
gotten everybody on
I know,
the
I
board.
can't believe it.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'm so proud of us. I think we have just really smashed it this season.
Yeah, me too.
Like talent-wise.
Wise, absolutely.
It's just been an insane ride.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm super, super thankful again. I can't thank you guys enough for being here, being a part of this, helping us, growing the platform and the show. And I
know
really,
I feel like I wanna
really,
cry. I don't know why.
I know a little bit, right? I really, really hope for many, 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 many more seasons to come.
Same here.
So, with all that being said,
For the last and final time.
Can we all get in there and say
oh yes, you guys come in.
Everyone except Christian.
Come on, Christian sister, you come over
Go
here.
right next to Vanity.
Okay.
Until next time, girl, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Why are you watching?
No, I'm just thinking. You said neighbors, and it made me think of a time where my neighbors were like so weird. I was like living by myself at the time. So sorry, this is so off topic, but like
It'll
I was
be
living,
fine, no worries. Go
I was living by myself at the time, and I had like I had blinds in my living room, like everyone does, and I like had brought Trade over, and like me and Trade were getting down in the living room, you know, like he was like busting it down. Next thing I know, I like look over my shoulder and I see the neighbor literally leaning over the rail, like looking into my living room because I had the blinds open like some fucking common whore, and he was like watching us, and I had to hurry up and like shut the blinds, and I was like, ooh, this is gonna be embarrassing, but thank
Oh
God
my
I don't have to
gosh.
walk out.
You know what? Actually, just while we're here, I had a friend who told me they were like, "Wow, Gia has a lot of crazy stories. And I'm like, yeah, because the bitch is insane and her life is actually a joke.
Wow.
I'm joking.
You're ugly for that.
I'm joking. Girl, shut the fuck up.